Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, and we've got some NBA picks for you for today's NBA slate, January 8th, Wednesday. We've got 8 games on board, and so we have 4 more picks for you. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, drop us a comment if you have any questions about anything, and don't forget to like the video. You guys actually killed it last time. I got on your case, and you guys responded well, so thank you for supporting the channel. We have a little announcement that we're excited about. Jordy and I actually made our own channels now too. We think this is really going to open things up. As far as our schedule goes, a lot of times it's hard for us to coordinate and lock down a time. It ends up being pretty time consuming for us to both get all of our ducks in a row. So we're still going to be collaborating on this channel every day, doing our normal schedule, but we're going to be providing picks on our individual channels too, and analysis. And I think it's just going to give us an opportunity to be able to just streamline what we're doing even more. And on top of that, sometimes there's just like sort of a flow state that you get into when you're looking at the board. And there's been plenty of times where Jordy's plays are hitting and mine aren't, or vice versa. And so it'll be fun collaborating every day, but also having the opportunity to put out picks on our own. So if you guys want to go over to our channels and subscribe, it's just yours is still just at Jordy BDFS is Jordan's handle. There's his channel right there. You can go subscribe over there at Jordy BDFS, and then mine is just at JRusso BDFS. So yeah, look for extra picks whenever we want to drop them on our individual channels. So yeah, let's talk about the plays we're getting into. Sorry, were you on my screen when I showed that?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I forgot. We didn't even talk about how we were going to break this all down, but all right, let's talk about the plays though. So for today, I'm going with Andrew Nembhard over 21.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I'm getting this on every platform. And then going with RJ Barrett over 31.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I'm getting this at 31.5 on some and 30.5 on others. And I like it to go over either way, but on Prize Picks, it's currently at 31.5. What are you getting into, Jordy?
Yeah, so for me, I'm going with Ivica Zubac. I think it's how you say his first name. I never say his first name. Zubac over 29.5 PRA. And then I'm taking Brook Lopez for over that first half PRA, and it's still sitting at 8. This has just been such a free play as of late. And I'm just going to run it back with it. So if you can't find the first half stuff, he's been cashing his full PRA as well. I think it's still at like 15 or 16.5, which is also low. So, but the first half, man, is just free money. So I'm going to run it back with that. And yeah.
Sweet. All right. Well, shout out to our partners. We're partnered with Underdog, Parlay Play, and Better. If you use code BACKDOOR on any of those platforms, they're going to hook you up with all of the deposit match stuff and free picks and whatnot. But if you sign up for Parlay Play in particular, we're going to give you a month in our premium Discord as well. They're going to give you 100% deposit match up to $100 and a free $5 promo slip. Just use code BACKDOOR and email us at bdfantasysports@gmail.com, and we will confirm that the code was used and get you in our Discord for free for a month. And for Better, you'll get a $200 deposit match plus a free pick to help you cash your first slip. And Underdog's going to give you up to $1,000 in bonus cash and that free pick as well. So all that information is down below if you guys want to sign up for any of those platforms. All right, so Andrew Nembhard. I feel good about this matchup tonight. I know that he hasn't done this in 4 straight games where the line is currently set, but I think it's already been bumped just slightly because I think Tyrese Halliburton has a real chance of missing tonight. He's a true game time decision. I haven't been able to find anything online sort of hinting at like him being probable or things are looking good. It's like, no, this looks like a true game time decision, dealing with a right ankle sprain. So whether or not he plays, I still like Nembhard to go over, but I think if we get confirmation if Tyrese ends up being out, then I think this line will get bumped pretty significantly. And then even if he plays, I think he'll be on somewhat of a minutes restriction. I'm really loving this over under. It's Chicago, so like we've talked about all season, their over unders have just been super high because they've been really high scoring this year. 242 is the over under on this game. Pacers favored by 7, playing in Indiana, so should be a lot of scoring to be had. Hopefully we get into like a legit shootout. But yeah, I like him to get this done. Last time, and this is just assuming that Tyrese ends up being out. Last time Tyrese was out was when Nembhard was going on this run in the playoffs. 6 straight games killing this line. 2 back-to-back games against Boston in the playoffs, going for 40 and 45 PRA. And then we saw that run there right before the playoffs were set or anything. But I think that it's time for him to oh gosh, sorry about that. I think it's time for him to start popping off here. And even with Tyrese in the equation, back here last time he played Boston on December 29th, he still went for 33. He went for 8 rebounds and 8 assists in that game, along with 17 points. And then the game before that against Oklahoma City, another tough matchup, 23 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists. So he's very capable. The matchup isn't too scary. At the shooting guard position, 21st in points allowed, 28th in rebounds allowed, and then 5th in assists allowed. But if Tyrese ends up missing, he'll be more facilitating, kind of like point guard position, and that's a super soft matchup, 30th in assists allowed. So I'm feeling good about him going over this. Over this 10-game stretch, averaging 29.7 minutes per game, just 2 fouls, not really getting in foul trouble, shooting 50% from the field on 10 attempts per game, 41% from beyond the arc, just 1.2 made threes per game, not really shooting a whole lot of threes, but 6.1 potential rebounds or like rebound chances, and then 9.6 potential assists. So I'm feeling good about him going over this. Let's take a look at daily grind. I'm going to update this. They like this to go over. They have it at a 21.5, at 21.5. They have it at a 51.87% odds to hit the over, minus 126. Pretty heavily juiced to go over across the board. Nothing like too extreme, but definitely knocking on the door of that 130 mark across most platforms. Their favorite play on daily grind for him on Prize Picks is the 9 rebounds and assists flat. So if you want to take that instead. 52.36% odds to hit the over, minus 136. They also like his points rebounds to go over. So yeah, you have a couple options there, but I'm going with the PRA. All right, so RJ Barrett. I love him in this game tonight. He's playing against New York, his old team. So we're back to this revenge narrative. We took his play, we took his PRA the first time that they matched up against each other, which was in Toronto, and he popped off. And then even more recently, right before Christmas on December 23rd, he played in New York like he's playing tonight, and he went for 35 PRA. 23 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. But he's cleared this 4 out of his last 5 games. The only game he missed it was against Atlanta. He still went for 27, so he was relatively close. But I feel good about him getting this done. He's really capable. The matchup isn't too scary either. 19th in points allowed, 18th in assists allowed. It is tougher. New York is good at rebounding, so 4th in rebounds allowed to shooting guards. But we have Karl Anthony Towns here, game time decision. Hopefully he ends up playing, dealing with right knee tendonitis. But if he happens to be out, that's around 20 vacated rebounds, because we know that he's been going for 20 quite often lately. So that's at least 15 vacated rebounds, and that changes the landscape of this matchup here when it comes to how tough they are with rebounding. So I like him to get this done. Take a look at this 5-game stretch: 33.4 minutes per game, 1.2 fouls, 17.2 attempts from the field on average over this 5-game stretch, 51%. So 8.8 made buckets per game. Shooting 35% from beyond the arc, 1.6 made per game, 10.6 rebound chances over this stretch, and 9 potential assists. So I like this line at 31.5. I think that this is way too low. So I think he's going to pop off against his old team tonight. If we take a look at daily grind, see, they don't like the 31.5, and I think it's just because they know that 30.5 is available on quite a few platforms. So go with your gut, but I think he's going over it. This is favored to go under. It's a 51.88% odds to hit the under according to daily grind, minus 126. But the 30.5 is heavily favored over. So it's just one of those things where we're getting into like the nitty gritty when it comes to like comparing odds makers, but I'm comfortable with the 31.5 as well. They like his points rebounds at 26. If you'd rather take that, that's at a 53.1% odds to hit the over, minus 134. And then they also like the points assists to go over. They have that at a 50.91%. So you have plenty of options here. They like his rebounds alone at 6. So yeah, there's plenty to look at. Even the rebounds and assists at 10.5, they like to go over. Just give me the full PRA. That's what I'm going to be rolling tonight. I might even consider playing the demon option for this later on. So if you guys want to check out Outlier, this is a killer app. You can try it out for free. There's a link below that you sign up through, the Outlier link. You don't have to put in a code. If you just sign up through that link, they're going to give you a week to check this out and see how you like it. You can look at all these different statistical categories, all these different timelines, head-to-head matchups, 2024, 2023. You can take players in and out of the equation. We got matchups, injury reports, and insights about the players. So it's a killer tool. Give it a shot for a week and see how you like it. All right, Jordy.
All right. Yeah. So to get me started in the mine, let me make sure this picks up my thing. This Prize Picks has been sucking today, so I have to use a different browser to even get in the app because it keeps telling me I'm a robot. So to start me off, I've got Brook Lopez for over this first 8.5 PR or 8 PRA. This will probably get bumped to 8.5 or whatever, but it doesn't really matter. Over the last 10 games, he's hit this 9 out of 10 times, 13 out of his last 20 with 2 pushes. Hit it in both head-to-heads. It's gone for 9 and 11. And on the season, he's gone over this 21 out of 35 games. So just such a great play here. I love this play every time I can get it. Super soft matchup, 26th in points allowed, 13th in rebounds, 26th in assists. I think this is going to be a fun matchup. Obviously, Wemby's playing, so it's always fun. There's no Jeremy Sochan tonight. Giannis is a game time decision, so is Chris Middleton. They've both been playing through it, though. At least I know Chris Middleton has. And since Middleton has come back, Brook Lopez has been awesome. If we look at games with player and we go to Chris Middleton, he's been hitting this quite a bit more already on the year. Let's see. He's hit it 8 out of 12 games with Chris Middleton in. And since Chris Middleton's really hit his stride, being back completely healthy, he's gone 5 for 5 in this. So Middleton being back really helps Brook for some reason. Probably the facilitating, just getting him better shots, another person to guard on the floor, whatever it may be, it helps him out. So soft matchup here. I'm all over this play. If we look at his full PRA, they don't like it to go over the 16.5. It's a minus 126 to go under, but I'm not afraid of it. If we look at the full PRA here, he's hit it in 1, missed it in 1, but he still hit this in 20 out of 35 games on the year. And a lot of this is because he's getting almost to this 15.5 PRA in some of these games in the first half. So that's why the first half is so good, is because he's just absolutely crushing that. His minute share in the first half is amazing. He gets like 17 minutes in the first half. They bring him in for like almost the entire first part of the first quarter. Then they put him in for a little bit at the end. Then they sit him, and then they bring him in for like the last 6 minutes of the second quarter is usually his minute share that I've picked up on. So it's been great. I mean, knowing that you're getting that last like full 5 minutes at least of the second quarter with him is really good, because he's really productive. And it works. So liking this one a lot. Obviously, I'm not going to go on too much about that. I've taken this play so many times. But going on to Zubac here, I really like this one too. He's hit this in 14 out of his last 20, 23 out of 36. He's hit this on the season. He's been balling. Kawhi's back too. He's on a minute restriction though. He's only playing 20 minutes right now. I don't think he's going to be removed from that minute restriction tonight because he's just coming back. But Aaron Gordon's a game time decision. Jokic's a game time decision. Neither of them played last night. So maybe they'll play today. Maybe they're just trying to avoid that back-to-back, and maybe they'll play him today, which is probably the most likely case scenario. So I think Zubac will do all right. Great matchup for him. 22 in points allowed, 30th in rebounds, 24th in assists allowed. If we look at the head-to-head here, he's gone 4 for 7 on this one. Last time they played, he went just for 30. So he just hit this. He's done that twice, where he's gone for just 30. He's had a couple crappy performances against them, so sometimes that happens. Nothing is like a lock, right? Even Brook Lopez can miss that first half PRA tonight if he just has a horrible shooting half. But Zubac, man, the rebounding has just been crazy. 17 points, 16 rebounds, 2 assists, 18 points, 18 rebounds. Like, his rebounding has really been amazing. So his points rebounds are set at just 26.5. So if you want to go with that, I don't dislike that either. He's hit it just as many times. It's only at 26.5, so maybe you do swing in that direction. His full PRA is juiced to the under. It's a -120. The PR is juiced to go over at a -126, so maybe you do like the PR. I'm kind of rethinking my decision too, so I like both, honestly, because he does get quite a bit of assists, but you know, you're not trying to make up for 4 potential assists anymore. You're just looking for that PR, which he's been hitting pretty confidently. So the first half PRA for him too, if you guys like stuff like that, like I always take first half stuff, so he's hit that quite a bit too, but it's a little high. It's at 15, so I was just looking at like the full PR in case he has like a slow first half. So yeah, PR or the PRA looks good to me. The PRA is hit one more time than the PR, so go with your gut on that one, but I do like either one of them the same, so gonna be taking that for my second play. If you guys want to check out the optimizer from Daily Grind, it's awesome. It definitely helps you cash more. We talk about it in every video. I've got Zubac pulled up here, but if you take him away, it'll show you all the top plays for the NBA, so you guys can look through some of these if you'd like. But definitely go check it out for yourself. Go to dgfantasy.com, use code BACKDOOR for a 25% discount on your first purchase. It's really awesome, and I think it pays for itself in the long run, personally. So definitely go check that out. It correlates amazing with Outlier too. They go hand in hand, and it's perfect match. So yeah, if you also want to check out a new platform to play on and diversify what you're playing on, go check out Chalkboard. It's been a lot of fun. They have a new update where you can cash out early, like Russo was talking about. It's been too much fun over there, so definitely go check them out. Use code BACKDOOR for 100% match up to $100 and a free play to help you cash your first slip. They also run 6 specials a day, so if you like things like Taco Tuesday, like yesterday, you can match things like that, like your favorite plays, like Zubac over the 29.5 PRA. I can go over there and match that with just a regular line, like Andrew Nembhard's 21.5 PRA. Sometimes they'll take a play like that and just boost it up to like a 2 or a 3x multiplier. So a lot of fun over there. Definitely go check them out, but that's going to cover it all for me.
All right. Well, if you guys want to come check out our Discord community, you can take advantage of that parlay play promo, and you will get a month free in the Discord. Just email us and make sure you use the code BACKDOOR. If not, you can just jump right in by signing up through Patreon. We have a killer community. Shout out Boston Nick. He hit this 6-man goblin play just the other day, and I know the community got to take advantage. Just pull it up real quick. Well, yeah, our boy here tailed it and power played it. But yeah, we just, we work together, and when something pops off on someone's radar, the whole Discord gets to take advantage of the value that everyone's finding. So the community as a resource is really awesome. But yeah, you just sign up through Patreon. It's $12.99 a month, so less than 50 cents a day. We brought the price down for 2025, so we're excited we were able to do that. But yeah, sign up through Patreon, go into the settings. There's a connected apps option in the menu bar, and then you just log into Discord from Patreon. So yeah, make sure you go and subscribe to Jordy's new page. He's going to be dropping content whenever he feels like. He doesn't have to coordinate with me anymore. We'll still be doing our daily show, but this is going to be so much fun, just having the freedom to jump on and put out plays whenever either of us are feeling up to it. So it's just at Jordy BDFS, and then here's mine at JRusso BDFS as well. If you want to follow us on our socials, we also have our personal socials listed below, but this is the Backdoor Fantasy Sports one. It's just at BackdoorFS. This is for X, TikTok, Instagram, all of the above. So guys, we appreciate you tuning in. Looking forward to diversifying the content we'll be providing. Thank you for all your support. Enjoy tonight's slate. We'll catch you in the next one.
Good luck, guys.